In this video, I'm sharing my #1 cold email secret for 2024. Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Natasha, the business recruiter. Welcome back to my channel. So when it comes to business development strategies for 2024, I am really doubling down on cold emailing. And while cold calling is also a really great strategy for you to focus on, I'll be transparent in sharing that cold emailing has always been my go-to, along with being able to connect with my network. But for 2024, cold emailing is going to continue to be the one business development strategy that I'm going to focus on refining. And it's not to say that the strategies that I have in place haven't been working, because they have, but I think that there's always an opportunity for you to get better. And for me, as I continue to move into 2024 and also have some really big goals from a revenue perspective in regards to what I want to do within my recruiting and staffing agency, I think that this cold email strategy is really going to help. Now, of course, I can't start this strategy without sharing what exactly it is going to be with you, because I want you to be able to yield the same level of success that I am hoping that I can in 2024. So let's jump right in with what I feel is going to be my #1 cold email strategy, which is actually refining how I think about the subject line for my cold emails. As you know, a cold email consists of a multitude of different components. However, one of the most important components, and the one that your potential client is ultimately going to see first, is your subject line. And this is why it's extremely important to really double down on what you're putting in your subject line in 2024. For me, the sales psychology has always been top of mind in regards to how I structure my cold emails. I really want to make sure that I'm hitting on each of those individual components associated with sales psychology. If you're not quite sure what sales psychology is or what I'm talking about, I actually did make a YouTube video about this, so I'll be sure to leave that link in the description box. That way you can head over to that video and check it out. But with that being stated, reviewing the sales psychology towards the end of 2023 and going into 2024 reminded me, one, that we are human, and two, that we operate with emotions. When an individual is thinking about making a decision, ultimately it's tied to their emotions, but they will justify it with logic. And this is what I'm going to leverage in terms of my strategy as I think about how I can refine this very important element of cold emails, which is the subject line. So my plan on how I actually want to go about doing this is going to be focused on two components. The first is to show the benefit that is ultimately going to be tied to an emotion, or at least appeals to an emotion. The second thing is that I'm going to justify it or back it up with logic. So for example, a cold email subject line that I may leverage in 2024 would be, "Get diverse talent fast with our extensive connections at HBCUs." Now, let's go ahead and break down this subject line a little bit further, starting with the first line, which is "Get diverse talent fast." Again, if you're working with an organization who has some very aggressive diversity recruiting goals, which most companies these days do, seeing the subject line of "Getting diverse talent fast," which has actually been historically known within the recruiting industry to take a bit of time, can actually be extremely appealing to a prospective client. This ultimately can help with playing with their emotions. And again, you're wanting to make sure that your subject line appeals to their emotions in some way. So if they're getting some very aggressive goals that are coming from, let's say, a top-down approach, sending this to a prospective client who, let's say, is a decision maker, is maybe going to pique their interest in wanting to work with you, because they know that they have this very aggressive goal in regards to recruiting diverse talent that they need to hit by the end of 2024. Now, the second piece is where we really start to get into the logic aspect. And this is what the second piece stated: "Through our extensive connections with HBCUs." So HBCUs, if you're not sure what that stands for Historically Black Colleges or Universities. And if you see this within the subject line, you know that if you're recruiting for, let's say, diverse talent, ideally you should be able to find diverse talent at these institutions, because again, historically Black colleges or universities are going to tend to attract a certain demographic in regards to the student population. Now, if you're also stating that you have extensive connections with these HBCUs, it opens the door again for justifying the fact that that if you do have extensive connections, then you probably are able to connect with students faster, which ultimately means that you might be able to place diverse talent a lot faster. Again, it's all about making sure that you're appealing to the emotions of that potential client and then ultimately backing it up with any form of logic to justify the fact that what you just stated that actually is triggering their emotions a bit can occur. What you don't want to do is to make a subject line that's ultimately going to be viewed as unrealistic. You also want to make sure that you're not lying. So I wouldn't recommend that you use this subject line, for example, if you don't actually have connections with HBCUs. You're basically putting information out there that is inaccurate, and it could ultimately lead to damage down the line and you wanting to create a long-term relationship with that potential client. Now, I know that business development is extremely top of mind for a lot of recruiting and staffing agency owners as we continue to go into 2024. So as I continue to find new ways and strategies in which I am adapting my business to the current hiring landscape, I'm going to be sure to share that with you. And I also encourage you to share your own strategies that you may be trying. Feel free to leave some comments down below in the comment box because I would love to read through what are some things that you're trying or doing differently for 2024 in order to push your business forward. More than anything else, I want to see us all win. So I'm going to be sure to be as transparent as possible with you in regards to some new things that I will be trying. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, then be sure to give me a thumbs up. As well as if you are not in my Facebook group, then I highly encourage that you join. We are still accepting people in there and we are talking all things recruiting. So I'll be sure to leave that link down below in the description box as well. And also, if you're not subscribed to my channel, then I don't know what you're waiting for. I'm putting out content every single week in regards to recruiting in hopes that it helps you with starting your own recruiting or staffing agency. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.